the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears!
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Ty Chandler to return. Jukes one defender. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important. We don't really talk about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in him? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Play action, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, McCarthy to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Vikings first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver you a punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Counter play, Jones. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tyler Scott's now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Williams off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
2nd and 10 now. Williams finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for it, it's Swift. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that ball.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Looking from the gun, Williams. He sends this one to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Roman Dudes 8 touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
Man, I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping to get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run, and they just hit one.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll step up, and there he goes. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he takes it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, here's Jones. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point rock as they send this off and away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Swift to start the drive. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down drop. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, while they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Here's 2nd and 11. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead to 7. All right, so Another solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears blow their lead to
14, Vikings 6.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take a big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. And the shotgun to give to Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again with Swift. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams from the gun. Lockett isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, You take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance, because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 30 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
When you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Dumps this one off. It's Jones. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. On play action now, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now we give up the middle to Jones. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Out of the gun and give to Jones. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the first half. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4.
Vikings 13.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Scott now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying the left side with Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
3rd down. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get it up to the 48-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On play action, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears in trouble with 2nd and 15. Another try following the sack. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Complete right side. Gordon has it. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. First down throw by Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set now for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well dropped, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Bears 24, Vikings 13.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a 38-yard look here.
38-yard attempt.
Kirk connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the 2nd half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. It's time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the third quarter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Minnesota.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
He's keeping it again.
Just not much to do right there, whether you wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd down at the 37-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Took off with it again. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 16 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They give to Jones, right side. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 43. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Jones. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
To get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points.
Minnesota.
It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point.
Trying the toss here for 2. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
24.
Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Duvernay on the return. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He kicks this to the 33. The Bears about set for their next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play fake, Williams. He's keeping it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 8. And quick there. They bring him to the turn. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Yeah.
But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right, because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, here's Jones. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, that puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings jump in front now by 5.
29. Bears 24.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Scott now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
1st down. Here's Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
Vikings 46-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now here's Williams. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
This, our last play of the quarter. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On the tackle. Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All right, here we go, second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Pass complete to Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
The Bears into the nickel for third down. Now it's McCarthy. Gets everything he has under this throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
36, Bears 24.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
First down, Williams. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. Big man showing up the yards. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again on second, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Again, it's Williams. He's trying to push the field. Has it down close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within one score in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5.
36. Bears 31.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. And giving it to Jones on the option. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And after watching their passing attack take him the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking from the gun, Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. On the left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
To T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
It's Jones on the toss. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They bring their tight end left. He'll throw it. Able to find Hawkinson. It's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's running for it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings leading by 5. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. From 37 yards in the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Drops it underneath. Swift. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
He is to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aimed it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now to throw. He finds a doozy downfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
One in behind center with Swift. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Juke the defender. And this one does not go far. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. To throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Vikings into victory formation here as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Vikings. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.